Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Learn English Hub podcast. I am so happy to be here with you today for another episode. My name is Emma, and I hope you are having a wonderful day.
Hello, everyone, and hello, Emma. I am Daniel, and I am also very excited to be here. It is a beautiful day, and I am ready to speak some English.
It really is a lovely day today, Daniel. The sun is shining, and it feels very cozy in our studio. Do you have your coffee with you?
Yes, of course. I have my big cup of coffee right here. You know I cannot start the podcast without my coffee. Do you have your tea, Emma?
Yes, I have a nice cup of hot tea. It is very relaxing to sit here with a warm drink and talk to our friends listening at home. It feels like we are just two friends sitting in a living room.
That is exactly how I feel. We want this podcast to be a safe place for you to learn. We want you to feel relaxed and happy while you listen.
Exactly, Daniel. Learning English should not be stressful or scary. It should be fun and interesting. Just listen to our voices and try to understand the story.
So, Emma, what are we talking about today? I think we have a very fun topic for this episode.
Yes, we do. Today, we are talking about mistakes. Specifically, funny mistakes. We are going to tell stories about times we misunderstood something.
Oh, that is a great topic. Everyone makes mistakes when they learn a new language. It is completely normal.
That is right, Daniel. I want to tell our listeners something important right now. Please do not be afraid of making mistakes. Mistakes are how we learn.
I agree 100%. If you make a mistake, it just means you are trying. And sometimes, mistakes can be very funny.
They can be hilarious. So, Daniel, do you have a story for us? Have you ever made a funny mistake in English or another language?
Oh, Emma, I have so many stories. But there is one specific story that I always remember. It happened a few years ago when I was traveling.
Oh, I love travel stories. Please tell us. Where were you?
I was in London. It was my first time visiting England. I was very young, and my English was not perfect yet. I was still a beginner, just like many of our listeners.
London is a beautiful city, but it can be overwhelming. Were you nervous to speak English there?
Yes, I was very nervous. I was shy. I was afraid that people would not understand me. But I was also very hungry.
Being hungry is a good motivation to speak. You have to speak to get food. So, what did you do?
It was a rainy day. You know London. It rains a lot there. I was walking on the street, and I was cold and wet. I wanted something warm to eat.
That sounds cozy, actually. Walking in the rain and looking for a warm place. What kind of food did you want?
I really wanted a bowl of soup, a nice hot vegetable soup, or maybe tomato soup. I just wanted something liquid and hot to warm my body.
Soup is the perfect food for a rainy day. So, did you find a restaurant?
Yes, I found a small, cute cafe. It looked very friendly. I went inside, and I sat down at a small table near the window.
That sounds lovely. So far, everything is going well. You are in a cafe, and you are ready to order.
Yes, a waiter came to my table. He was very polite. He asked me, "Hello, sir. What would you like to have today?"
And this is the moment of truth. What did you say to the waiter?
Well, I was confident. I thought I knew the word. So I looked at him and I said very loudly, "Please, I want some soap."
Oh no, Daniel. You said soap? Like the thing you use to wash your hands?
Yes, I said, "I want hot soap." I confused the word soup and the word soap. They sound very similar.
They are very similar, but the meaning is completely different. SOUP is soup for eating. SOAP is soap for cleaning.
Exactly. But at that moment, I did not know. The waiter looked at me with a very strange face. He looked confused. He looked a little bit shocked.
I can imagine his face. He probably thought, why does this man want to eat soap? What did he do?
He asked me again. He said, "Excuse me, sir, you want soap?" And I said, "Yes, delicious hot soap. Tomato soap, please."
Oh, Daniel, that is so funny. Tomato soap. You were so specific.
I was. The waiter finally understood that I made a mistake. He smiled a little bit and said, "Ah, sir, I think you mean soup."
He was a kind waiter. He helped you fix the mistake. How did you feel when you realized your mistake?
Oh, my face went red. I was so embarrassed. I felt very silly. I wanted to hide under the table.
I understand that feeling. When we make a mistake, our face feels hot. We feel shy. But it is okay. It is just a funny story now.
Yes, exactly. Now I can laugh about it. And I never forgot the difference between soup and soap again. I learned the lesson very well.
That is the best way to learn vocabulary. When you have an emotional memory, the words stay in your brain forever.
That is true. So, listeners, remember this. Soup is for dinner. Soap is for the shower. Please do not order soap in a restaurant.
That is very good advice, Daniel. I think that is a classic mistake. The vowel sounds are difficult. Oo versus o. Soup, soap.
Yes. Can you say them again slowly for our listeners, Emma?
Of course. The first word is soup. It has a long oo sound. Soup. Like super.
Yes. Soup. And the second word?
The second word is soap. It has an O sound. Soap. Like no or go. Soap.
Thank you, Emma. That is very clear. Soup and soap. Okay, I think I am safe now.
I think so too. Well, Daniel, that was a wonderful story. Thank you for sharing it with us. It makes me feel better about my own mistakes.
You are welcome. But now, Emma, it is your turn. You cannot escape. You must have a funny story too.
Yes, I do. I have many, actually. But there is one that happened when I was learning a new language. I was learning Spanish, but this mistake happens in English too.
Oh? Tell us. What happened?
Well, I was at a party. It was a dinner party with some new friends. I wanted to be polite and friendly.
Parties are good places to practice speaking, but they can also be loud and difficult.
Yes, I was talking to a nice man. He was telling me a story about his job. He was talking for a long time.
Okay. Was the story interesting?
It was okay, but I was trying to say that I was an interesting person. Or actually, I wanted to say that I was bored. No, wait, let me explain.
Take your time. This sounds complicated.
Okay, in English, we have two words that are very confusing: bored and boring.
Ah, yes. This is a very big problem for many students. I am bored versus I am boring.
Exactly. So the man asked me, "How are you finding the party?" I wanted to say that I was feeling a little tired and not interested. I wanted to say, "I am bored."
Okay, that is not very polite to say at a party, but I understand the feeling.
Yes, maybe it was rude. But instead of saying, "I am bored," I looked at him, smiled, and said, "I am boring."
Oh no! You told him that you are a boring person?
Yes, I said, I am very boring. The man looked very surprised. He did not know what to say.
That is so funny. You insulted yourself. You said bad things about yourself.
Yes, I basically said, I am not an interesting person. I am boring. But I meant to say, I feel bored.
This is such a common mistake. Let's explain the difference clearly. This is very important.
Yes, listeners, please listen carefully. If you say, I am boring, you describe your personality. It means you are not fun.
Right. But if you say, I am bored, with an ED at the end, it describes your feeling. It means you are not entertained right now.
Exactly. ED is for feelings. ING is for the thing that causes the feeling. The movie is boring. I am bored.
That is a great rule. The lesson is boring. The student is bored.
Yes. So I told everyone at the party that I was a boring person. It was very awkward.
Did you correct yourself? Did you fix the mistake?
Later, a friend explained it to me. We laughed a lot. But at that moment, the man just walked away. He probably thought, okay, she is boring. I will go talk to someone else.
That is a great story, Emma. It shows how one little sound at the end of a word can change the whole meaning.
It really does. But again, nobody died. It was just a funny moment. And now I teach this rule to all my students so they don't make the same mistake.
See? Your mistake became a lesson. That is the power of making mistakes.
Exactly. Daniel, do you think our listeners have stories like this?
I am sure they do. Everyone has a funny story about a misunderstanding. Maybe they used the wrong word, or they pronounced something strangely.
I would love to hear their stories. It makes us feel connected. We are all learning together.
Yes. You know, Emma, I have another short one. It is very quick.
Oh, please tell us. We have plenty of time. I love these stories.
This one is about a false friend. Do you know what a false friend is in language learning?
Yes, a false friend is a word that sounds the same in two languages, but means something different.
Exactly. So, in my native language, the word for parents is very similar to the English word relatives.
Oh, I see where this is going. This is a classic one.
Yes. So, I was talking to my English teacher. I wanted to say, I live with my parents, my mother and father.
That is a normal sentence. I live with my parents.
But I got confused. I used the wrong word. I said, I live with my relatives.
Well, that is not wrong. Your parents are your relatives. But relatives usually means aunts, uncles, cousins, grandparents, the whole big family.
Yes, but then I made it worse. I wanted to say, my parents are very strict. But I used another wrong word. I confused parents with, well, I just said a mess.
Wait, let's stick to the parents' mistake. Many people say, I live with my fathers. Have you heard that one?
Yes. People say I live with my fathers, meaning mother and father. But fathers means two men.
Yes. In English, we must say parents for mother and father together, not fathers, and definitely not relatives if you just mean mom and dad.
English vocabulary can be tricky. There are so many words that look simple but are actually specific.
That is true, but that is why we practice. Daniel, let's take a moment to breathe. We have laughed a lot.
Yes, it is good to laugh. Okay, let's take a deep breath. It is nice to just chat like this.
It is. I want to ask you, Daniel, when you made that mistake in the restaurant with the soup, did it stop you from speaking English?
That is a very good question. For 1 minute, I was scared. I wanted to stop. But then I realized I was still hungry.
Hunger is powerful.
Yes. I realized that if I stop speaking, I don't eat, so I had to continue. And the next time I went to a restaurant, I practiced the word soup 10 times before I entered.
Soup, 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 soup.
Exactly. Soup, soup, soup. I whispered it to myself. And that time, I got my soup, and it was delicious.
So the mistake actually helped you improve. It made you prepare better.
Yes, it made me focus. And that is what I want to tell our listeners. Don't let a mistake stop you. Let it push you forward.
Beautifully said, Daniel. I think we should review some of the vocabulary we used today. We used some good words for beginners.
That is a great idea. Let's do a little recap. What was the first key pair of words?
The first pair was soup and soap. Listeners, remember, soup is food. Soap is for washing.
Soup. Soap. Excellent. And the second pair?
The second pair was bored and boring.
Bored is how you feel. I am bored.
And boring describes the situation or the person. The movie is boring.
Very good. We also used the word embarrassed. Can you explain that word, Emma?
Yes, to be embarrassed means to feel shy or uncomfortable because you did something silly. Your face turns red.
Be careful. In some languages, embarrassed sounds like pregnant, but in English, it just means shy. That is another false friend.
Oh my goodness, yes. Do not say I am pregnant if you mean I am shy. That is a very big mistake.
Imagine a man saying that. That would be the funniest mistake of all. We also talked about the word waiter. The waiter is the person who brings you food in a restaurant.
And the menu, the list of food.
Simple words, but very useful for travel.
Daniel, I think our listeners are doing a great job listening to us. This conversation is quite long, but they are still here.
Yes, you guys are amazing. Listening to English for 20 or 30 minutes is hard work. Your brain is working very hard right now.
It is like a muscle. You have to exercise your brain to make it strong. Every minute you listen, your English gets better.
Even if you do not understand every single word, that is okay. Just listen to the rhythm. Listen to our intonation.
Yes, listen to how Daniel laughs. Listen to how we ask questions. It all helps.
Emma, do you have any tips for our listeners on how to avoid these mistakes or how to handle them?
I do. My best tip is laugh at yourself.
That is good advice. Don't take it too seriously.
If you say, I want soap in a restaurant, just laugh, smile, say, oh, I am sorry, my English is crazy today.
Yes, if you smile, people will help you. If you look angry or scared, people might be confused. But a smile is a universal language.
Exactly. And my second tip is slow down.
Oh, that is so important. Many beginners try to speak very fast. They think fast equals fluent.
But fast often equals messy. It is better to speak slowly and clearly. Take your time to pronounce the word. Sew up.
I agree. When I was in London, if I spoke slower, maybe I would have said the vowel correctly.
Maybe. So take a breath. Think before you speak. There is no rush.
And my tip would be, ask for help. It is okay to say, I am sorry. I am learning English. Can you help me?
People are usually very kind. They want to understand you. They will appreciate that you are trying.
Absolutely. Most people respect that you are learning a second language. It is a brave thing to do.
It is very brave. I admire everyone who learns a new language. It opens up the world.
It really does. Well, Emma, the coffee in my cup is almost finished.
And my tea is getting cold. I think we are coming to the end of our episode.
This was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed sharing my embarrassing story with you.
I enjoyed it too, and I am glad I could share my boring story.
You are definitely not boring, Emma. You are a very interesting podcast host.
Thank you, Daniel. You are too kind.
Before we go, we have some important things to ask our listeners.
Yes, we do. If you enjoyed this episode, please support us. It helps us so much.
Please subscribe to our channel, Learn English Hub. Click that red button. It is free, and it means you will never miss an episode.
Yes, please subscribe. And also, please like this video. Give it a thumbs up. It tells YouTube that this is a good video for learning English.
And the most important part, comment below. We want to hear from you.
We have a specific question for you today. Tell us about a funny mistake you made in English.
Or in any language. Did you use the wrong word? Did you say something funny? Please write it in the comments.
Don't be shy. We will read the comments and we will reply. We love reading your stories.
It is a community here. Let's laugh together at our mistakes.
Also, if you have ideas for future topics, let us know. What do you want us to talk about next?
Maybe a topic about shopping, or hobbies, or job interviews. Tell us what you need.
We are here to help you. Learn English Hub is for you.
Well, Emma, any final words of motivation for our friends?
Yes. Remember that learning a language is a journey. It is not a race. Some days are easy. Some days are hard.
That is true. Just keep going.
Try to practice a little bit every day. Listen to a podcast for 10 minutes. Read one page of a book. Speak to yourself in the mirror.
Consistency is key. Small steps every day lead to big results.
Exactly. You are doing great. Keep practicing, keep listening, and keep smiling.
Thank you so much for listening to us today. We appreciate your time.
Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world.
Yes, have a great day. And remember, order soup, not soap.
Goodbye, everyone. See you in the next episode.
Goodbye. Take care.
Bye-bye.
See you soon.